In a world full of noise, your introverted essence might feel overshadowed. But not today. Together, we're going to explore the magic that's often brushed aside. Ready to amplify your strengths? Let's get started. Thoughtful observers. Introverts possess an innate ability to observe the world with depth and mindfulness. We relish in the subtleties of our surroundings, noticing the unspoken emotions and subtle cues of others. Our thoughtful observation allows us to gain a deeper understanding of people and situations, making us excellent judges of character. However, in a society that often values loud and assertive personalities, our keen observation might be overlooked or dismissed. This gift of insight is a great advantage when navigating the complexities of life with wisdom and empathy. So make sure you embrace it. Reflective thinkers. As introverts, we find solace in solitude, using it as a canvas to paint our thoughts and ideas. Our reflective nature allows us to dive into the depths of our minds, analyzing our emotions and contemplating life's intricacies. This introspective journey leads us to a profound sense of self-awareness and authenticity. In a fast-paced world that glorifies instant gratification and rapid decision-making, our thoughtful approach might be misconstrued as indecisiveness or hesitation. But we should cherish our reflective minds, for they are the driving force of our personal development. Our ability to ponder deeply before acting ensures that our choices are well-informed and aligned with our values. Deep emotional empathy. Empathy holds a strong presence in the mind of an introvert. We possess an unparalleled ability to connect with others on an emotional level, feeling their joys and sorrows as if they were our own. Our deep emotional empathy allows us to be compassionate listeners, providing comfort and understanding to those in need. This is in contrast to the highly valued assertiveness of extroversion, and our empathetic nature might be perceived as vulnerability or emotional fragility. This is certainly not the case. Rather, it fosters a sense of belonging and support within our social circles, enabling us to create meaningful connections and an environment of trust and emotional safety for those around us. Intimate conversationalists. One-on-one conversations are where introverts truly shine. In intimate settings, cherishing deep and meaningful exchanges with others. In these one-on-one interactions, we are able to dive into profound discussions, exploring thoughts and emotions with unparalleled depth. Sadly, these weighty conversations are often undervalued. Our society tends toward praising gregarious group interactions instead, even if they hold little substance. And the introvert's deeper conversational skills are left uncredited. So, let's take a moment to celebrate the brilliance of our more involved discussions, for they allow us to forge genuine and lasting bonds with others. Creativity in solitude. Introverts are like artists who draw inspiration from the quiet depths of their minds. Our creativity blossoms during our alone time, where we can explore our thoughts freely and nurture our imagination. In the peaceful embrace of solitude, we find the space to explore novel ideas and original concepts. In a space that encourages group brainstorming and constant collaboration, our preference for solo creative sessions might be misunderstood. But it is really a great asset to be able to create without input from others, and it adds a unique quality to the world around us too. Superb listeners. Being patient and attentive, introverts have the fantastic ability to make others feel valued and heard in their presence. When engaged in conversation, we give our full focus to the speaker, understanding not only their words, but also the emotions behind them. Our capacity to listen deeply and empathize encourages a sense of trust and emotional connection. Nowadays, constant talking and oversharing seem to be the favored way to communicate, and our preference for listening can often be misinterpreted as disinterest or shyness. Don't let that make you feel inferior, as active listening is a hugely important skill that, frankly, many extroverts could benefit from improving. Stand proud as an attentive listener, for your presence brings comfort and solace to those seeking understanding and support. Emotional boundary setters. In a world that often emphasizes constant socialization and busy schedules, the introvert's need for alone time can be perceived as withdrawal. But in fact, the instinct to know when to step back and recharge our energy is nothing but an attribute. Our excellence in creating space for self-care allows us to protect our emotional well-being balance and inner peace. Body language experts. Introverts possess a keen sense of observation, not only listening to words, but also interpreting the unspoken language of gestures, facial expressions, and body movements. By reading body language, you're often better equipped to navigate social scenarios, gauge genuine emotions, and even predict behaviors. So, the next time you're in a crowded space and find yourself observing more than talking, remember this. Your intuitive ability to decode body language is a strength, not a limitation. Thought leaders. Have you ever been deep in thought, lost in a world of ideas and innovations? That, my friend, is the introvert's brain in action. Think of your mind as an endless library, where instead of hastily skimming titles, you dive deep into the content, exploring each page with passion. While society often applauds those who shout the loudest, the most profound insights typically come from those who take their time to think, reflect, and then speak. This depth of understanding is truly invaluable, so embrace those moments of introspection. They're not only sharpening your intellect, but potentially leading you to groundbreaking ideas. And don't be afraid to share them. The world needs your depth. Mindful decision makers. Introverts are deliberate and thoughtful decision makers. We take the time to weigh the pros and cons, considering the implications of our choices before making a commitment. Our methodical approach allows us to make well-considered decisions that align with our values and long-term goals. And by weighing the pros and cons and contemplating outcomes, introverts often steer clear of pitfalls that the impulsive might fall into. In our fast-paced society that values quick decisions and instant results, this careful deliberation can be mistakenly viewed as indecisiveness or lack of confidence. But while everyone else is racing ahead, there's immense power in pausing and making intentional choices. Take advantage of your naturally careful decision-making, for it leads us to paths of success and fulfillment. The power of introspection. Have you ever found yourself lost in your thoughts, reflecting deeply on life's mysteries? That's not just daydreaming, that's introspection, and it's incredibly powerful. While the world rushes on, engrossed in external clamor, introverts often journey inward, exploring emotions, ideas, and philosophies. What's the real-world impact, you ask? This inward reflection fosters personal growth, self-awareness, and even creativity. It allows you to understand not just yourself, but the world around you on a profound level. Embrace these introspective moments, folks. They're the crucible of inner growth and understanding. Inner circle loyalty. While introverts might have fewer friends, the friendships they do have are often more deep, meaningful, and enduring. This is loyalty in its purest form. In an era where friend often means a digital follower, there's a richness in having a tight-knit circle that you can trust implicitly. Quality is better than quantity in this regard, and your dedication to your inner circle is a testament to the depth of connections you cultivate. Multidimensional communicators. Introverts are skilled communicators who convey emotions and ideas through nuanced expressions and gestures. Our ability to communicate on multiple levels ensures that our message carries depth and authenticity. Think of communication not just as speaking, but as an art form. Like a painter using a varied palette. Introverts convey ideas through words, silence, written communication, and even non-verbal cues. Ever had a conversation where few words were spoken, but so much was understood? That's the introvert magic at work. What's key to remember here is that communication isn't about who speaks the loudest or the most. It's about connecting, understanding, and making an impact. As an introvert, you've got this unique ability to communicate on multiple levels. Harness it, refine it, and let it amplify your voice in the most authentic way. Graceful public speakers. Contrary to popular belief, introverts make exceptional public speakers. We approach the stage with a thoughtful and deliberate presence, engaging the audience with our insightful messages. Our calm demeanor and ability to connect deeply with our audience often captivates their hearts. If you're an introvert dreading that next presentation or speech, remember this. Your natural inclination for preparation and deep thinking can make you a standout speaker. It's all about channeling your unique strengths. Healing solo pursuits. Ever felt that immense sense of peace while indulging in a solo activity, be it reading, writing, gardening, or even a simple walk in nature? That's your introvert soul recharging. In the noise of today, these healing pursuits are not just hobbies. They're essential for mental well-being. It's crucial to recognize and honor these quiet moments, allowing them to mend, shape, and energize you for the challenges ahead. Quiet advocates for change. Introverts may not seek the spotlight, but we are passionate advocates for positive change. Our quiet determination and commitment to causes we believe in enables us to make a significant impact in our communities and beyond. Advocacy isn't always loud rallies or fiery speeches. Sometimes it's the quiet conversations, the well-researched projects, and the unwavering dedication to a cause that brings about lasting change. To all you introverted advocates out there, know that your voice, no matter how soft, has the power to usher in waves of transformation. Feeling the strength of introversion? Dive into the underrated qualities of those who love their own company, or uncover game-changing love tips for every introvert. The exploration isn't over. If this resonated, don't forget to like, share your thoughts, and stay inspired with us.